I have a goal today, y'all, and that goal is to complete Trials and Tribulations flipping case 2. Let's do this. I'm gonna follow a bit of the trial. Need to go, and let's go out there and do this. I'm ready. 3rd 14th, 9:01 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4. Boom. What is this time? Don't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? Why don't you know this? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atme trial today. Detective Atme? They say they're going to try him as Master DEMASQUE. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see Master DEMASQUE trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't get to training anymore. I know you don't like me. Who is this red dude? Pearls has really gotten into her train lady, huh? Yeah, ever since Denison last year. Please, don't ignore me! Oh, Mr. Delight! Good morning! No one likes me. No one would notice me, even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec. You don't mean you're the murderer. No. I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that's not right. A thief came here before. Now, let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to help him commit the heists. Yo, I'll be real. I don't really like that this murder case is like added to this case. I bet maybe some extreme plot twists, or else it's not really gonna be that cool. Because this doesn't really seem interesting. This unrelated KB security murder, I don't really care about it. If I'm being real, all I care was Master Light, and I've already like figured that out. So unless there's like some crazy stuff going on here that hasn't been seen yet, I'm gonna be probably bored during this. It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock. How so? Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. October 14th, 10 a.m. District Court, Court number 6. Godot. Court is on attention for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. Defense is ready, Your Honor. You're ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the week. Okay, let's settle down, everyone. Let's begin your opening statement, Mr. Godot. He's got the judge in the palm of his hand yet again. The way that I still win is crazy. Every time. Ron Delight simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. Your point? You don't have one? Didn't think so. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Ha. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand that, right? Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day, and that's when our little lost kid dropped the ball. That little lost kid is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call our first witness. Never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during an even trial. Why 17 specific? Plus, wait, more 17? That's like a lot. Am I tripping? Is that not like a lethal amount? The first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness. Okay then, let's see what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself. The defendant. Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? Maybe a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify. Ha! You got it, guts, right. Alright then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand. You did it, didn't you? Yes. What? No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Oh, you so wish, Judge. Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty at that face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Ha, very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say, but, well, yeah, I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony of what happened. Witness testimony. My visit to KB Security. See this, y'all. That evening around 1 a.m. I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. Blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 a.m. The exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tide of fate. The strong drink it up. Ha. It's bitter today, too, just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's chugging it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Cross-examination. I visit to KB Security. The evening around 1 a.m. Short testimony. 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes. That's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No, actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit. 1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. It ordered you there? It was the first time I got a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. Why don't you say this later, Mr. Delight? Please don't say anymore. Now, what should I do now? So what does the blackmail letter in question say? It says to bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder. Oh, but wait. Why? I never intended to put that money anyway. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head, so I had nothing to be afraid of. An important indeed. Witness, let's have that added to testimony. Yes, sir. Ha! A muddy nut skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? Blackmail letter said, if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole Master DEMASQUE thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me. He didn't. Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as he believes in me. So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was Master DEMASQUE. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief, you? And yet, a year ago, you're found without notice. Revenge for no grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't good. Maybe I should change subject? Sure. Why not? Ass in the ashes. Life after being fired. What do you do after being fired from KB Security? I spent a lot of time looking for work, but then I decided I wanted to start something myself. Not good. This is going from bad to worse. So I started looking at books, TV, and movies, learning all I could about masked men. Masked men? Do you want to try drawing a comic, right? About masked men? No, that's not right. I want to become... Your Honor, let's move on, shall we? But you asked a question. You're being quiet out there, Mr. Wright. Way of being spinning buzzsaw when not close to your own neck, Ace Attorney. There wasn't much to a testimony, was there? Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the other question now. Alright. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well... The world is filled with those who have said, I wish I never asked that. Okay then, I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desi left to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick? My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of company info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. Wah! I wish I never asked that. Also, I'm able to keep a secret. It may seem like I quit on my own. What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to that company is fired as punishment. You'd do well to remember that. He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add to your testimony. Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. It crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to prove this case from the crunch of disaster. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste! So Mr. Light doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So it would seem. I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other. I can't believe it. This case has seriously gotten even mine to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. There wasn't much... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Alright. So I have the full testimony here. Let's save again. And, okay. I gotta find something. Okay, let's look at this evidence real quick. Probably some of the new evidence like I have a lot of evidence in this case, by the way, which is crazy. I'm assuming this box and stuff isn't going to be useful until later on. So I'm thinking, I don't know, probably this one is going to be useful sometime from the second house on. I'm thinking... No. Not it. Alright, I don't know. Let's see Mr. Bullen's office, keep security. Around 1 a.m. Master DEMASQUE. What a fit. Wait, this is it. The Kane's list. What's gonna cause you trouble, I think? Boom. This is it. That's not it? There's gotta be something else then. That's gotta be the right thing, but just something else. Maybe not the right time. The blackmail letter ordered you to go. Where's the blackmail letter? I think I have it right here. Come to KB security at 1 a.m. It didn't say in his office at all, actually. It didn't say in his office. I don't know if that means much, but if you look at the letter, it just says, no crap. Where's this thing? Where is it? Where did I put it? Where is it at? It said come to KB security. That's not it either, man. Alright, this is tough. The stolen turnabout. Didn't scam. It wasn't gonna cause you trouble, I think. Didn't cause you trouble. That's not it either, y'all? Okay, what is this then? What is this? Maybe it's a person that's maybe the profile person. Mr. Bullard. But he's already dead. Godot. Find me selling company secrets. Does you know about that? I don't know. Because the letter was there for Jesse. I don't know. He also has tough stuff. I don't know which one this is. That evening around 1 a.m. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay. Been working until a year ago. The wallet. I feel like I've already done everything I can here to get the testimony and stuff. I gotta find something here. I knew where his office was. Is there a map anywhere about like where it is? Maybe I can use the buzzer? No, not it either. This is legit tough. I gotta figure this out. See, Mr. Bullard's office in security. There's nothing I know about these company secrets. Okay, I don't know. That's not it either. I did not mean. Okay, I'm gonna reload this. What is it? Didn't scare me. Okay, I think I have an idea. Because my mindset here is, why would the blackmail letter from him ask him to go there if it was from him? You know what I'm saying? From Ken Bullard. Why would he want them to steal from his own spot? Does that always make sense? I gotta piece this together. Okay, the only evidence that could make sense for this is probably these flipping 5. I said these 6. Actually, no. Probably go to Autopsy report. That's not it either? Oh gosh. Around 1. I don't know what it is. What is it? I'm gonna look this up online, y'all. I can't figure this out. So I'm just gonna look it up. I'll let every care in the world. Alright. Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, Case 2. Turnabout. I'm pretty close to the end of this case, which is great. Yo, my phone has been getting YouTube ads like crazy all over the place. It's insane. Okay, I'm at the trial. Gotta get to that first testimony. Okay. I'm close to the part. I'm probably like an hour off from beating this case, which is good. I'm gonna get it done today, which is good. Look this up. Oh, come on, it's so bad. Okay, so basically I got this all wrong. The answer is Desiree. Hates criminals and cows more than anything. I had no clue. Mr. Light, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? Well, it doesn't. I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find your secret. Go, a certain person. Mr. Desiree Delight, defense-wise. Wow, but I... Listen to me, my destiny... Looks like if I sit back and relax, the final end fortunately begins. Godot! Yes, we know, it was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his West betting habit. Fortunately, he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. That's how this murder came about. Oh, no, everything's falling neatly in place for him. Don't talk about my destiny like that, or you'll be sorry. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick? I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly with him in just 20 minutes. Clearly, there was a sufficient motive for murder. He stole data from his wife, and he killed to protect the secret. Nothing made a character a little too much. No, Judge, you're already on his side? What if it's clear? Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. Witness testimony at the CEO's office. Alright, hopefully it's as easy as the last one. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Tell me, I was sitting on my head forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. That looks like Luke Atme's shadow. But if I can prove that Luke Atme killed him, that means it was a different Master Masqué. Yeah, what if Desiree secretly Master Masqué? That would be a crazy plot twist. Because y'all, Desiree's the one that loves money. You know what I'm saying? And if flippin' Ron is the one who, like, we confirmed isn't it. Granted, Atme admitted to it. Yeah. But, like, what if he's just tripping? It's Desiree Delight. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. I see. Something on the forehead, huh? Lead detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Master Masqué struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Atme turns out to be the culprit himself, that was all a lie. Ha. No one's gonna have a protect lie like that. But what are you saying? I really was attacked. We'll find out what you say is true after the cross-examination. Got that, Mr. Trike? Don't go easy just because he's a client. Just any time the ORT, you know they call my social blend. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. Cross-examination at the CEO's office. When I entered the office, okay. Who was the suspicious shadow? If there were 1,000 of me, and even if one knew, I'd tell you, trust me. He's dodging all of our questions, not helping us with this case. Okay, then how was the victim, Mr. Bullard, at that time? What do you mean by how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one in the first place. That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Forget it. Your forehead. Yes, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack. Do you remember anything about who you... Well, like I said, it was a fast and powerful hit. So I think I was a little dazed for a while. I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking. Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him. If I hadn't been waiting that, I would have been killed. Wait, what? That? Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, my Master Masque costume, of course. Wait, which is my Master Masque? Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Master Masque. And then I descended upon the office of the OKB security. What? Remember, y'all, even if this is true, then confirms that it could have been him from the the office where the urn was at, because another Master Masque was there at the time. I don't recall ever mentioning it to me either. You and I didn't know that. It seems our little friendly lives keep secrets. I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention them until now. Wait, that's not right. You know how something just run? Ha! My 6 cup of coffee staring me coldly. At any rate, we came to this piece of information. Witness, please create testimony. I've been killed if I hadn't been wearing my Master Masque costume. Why were you dressed as Master Masque? Why? Because I'm Master Masque, of course. What are you talking about? Master Masque is traveling here next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at the time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Master Masque issue. So I thought I'd just go with him, just be safe. Oh boy, let me tell you, it was a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. It took a lot longer? What are you talking about? What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got on the safe door, you see? This is all happened while I was hiding Mr. Bull's body. What was that? Back up a second. Yes, you were the one that hid the body in the safe? Well, yeah, inconceivable. Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? That is true. I mean, he was Master Masque, you know what I'm saying? So people would think he was Master Masque and probably try and take him out. Question. What does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? Godot, the fact that you're not getting penalized for this is crazy. What? The answer is simple. When they take them off. Y'all, this judge just flipping flatters him with his stuff, and then whenever I say something wrong, he is penalized. Isn't that crazy? As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. But what I do have an idea is that you're getting a penalty. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hit the body because of the murder? So not too busy look. Therefore, the time was really obscure. Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you? Well, yes. Let me lay one on the loop here. Witness, make sure you add this to your testimony. Yes, sir. Oh, it looks like a storm front is moving on and over the fair weather, Judge. Pennington had the body in the safe. Took about 10 minutes. Why do you have the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in the drawer. That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw the corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought that they found his corpse and think I did it. I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why I spent 10 minutes behind the body. That certainly makes more sense. Hold on. 10 minutes. What is it, Nick? I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body and spend 10 more minutes to do it? Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh, hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence which show you what those circumstances were? That's it. I'll take a little quicker and present some evidence. We just Mr. Delight here, didn't we? There's not much in his testimony either. I bet you still find something. We're surprised with stuff drawn out of him. I just hope we didn't make it anything more complicated. Okay. This has to be the one where you find something about it. But the buzzer went off at 1:02. So why would you take 10 minutes to hide the safe if the buzzer went off? Y'all, there's a way to safe lock your progress in Ace Attorney. So if you just present wrong evidence and run out of points that you see on the top bit of the bar, then basically what happens is you can actually make a save point. Say if I were to make a save point, I would completely safe lock my progress because it would be the only save that I would have for this case. And what happens was every time I load the save, then it would automatically play this animation where I lose the trial. Unless I have it to where it's like another save file. But if I were to forget and be clumsy and sloppy, I would mess up and forever soft lock my progress and have to restart the entire case. That would be extremely bad if I ever did that, but luckily I didn't. Wait, y'all. I didn't make a save, oh my gosh. You know what, it's okay. It's okay, it's fine, I can dispute on everything else. I'm sorry, y'all, I made a mistake. fine. Just autoplay, and then. Boom, boom, boom. See what's gonna happen. If I can just press in the correct parts and get him to, you know, add more testimony stuff, I'll be fine. Boom, boom, boom. Godot. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's literally has to be accurate. Maybe it's bullet. I don't know. Okay. Boom. Coffee. Coffee. Run to light. Press and break down. Boom, boom, dum-dum. Masque. I love the sound effects in Ace Attorney, y'all. Masque. Press. What? So bad, so bad. Godot, press and break down. Boom. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, I've officially caught up in my time for like a minute and a half. I think it's low-key easy to speedrun Ace Attorney, y'all. I haven't like tried, but I assume it would be easy to speedrun it if you know exactly like what the answers are. Okay. I'm thinking I made a save already, so let's go this. There we go, I knew it. I know it. Your Honor, can you please take a look at this record? And what might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects to the CEO's office of security. If the button in the office is pressed, the security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once, at 1:02 a.m. What? Mr. Ron DeLite truly was the murderer. He would have to ring the news up when it sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. Let's remember who we were doing with here. He probably had no idea that there was security personnel in the building. He worked there, boy. Of course he know. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them. Yes. But it turns out the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact was the guard, the pathetic loser, who had just gotten punched right in the face by his ex-boyfriend. Was anyone in the vicinity else something Mr. Black could have known? Yes. Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's just truly bad that Mr. Light didn't even notice the buzzer going off. So many objections. This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have known something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Fine, let's hear your theory. Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Light said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted? That's why Mr. Light didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why. He thought he had to hide the body. So what are you trying to say? Mr. Light was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right. Whoever it was, they knocked out Ryan DeLite and then pressed the buzzer. Ooh. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, this is... Yes? This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron DeLite. This is the one who killed Kane Bullard. Then he pressed the buzzer. It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held long enough to press that button. Hack! So Campbell was found the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? You need to prove that the real criminal was at the scene, but how? You can't prove that it wasn't Campbell if you sounded the buzzer. I love when the music changes, y'all, and it gets more chaotic. It makes everything more tense and more like flippin' epic and crazy. Yeah, I can prove it. Defense opinion is Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves I wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you're looking for. The emergency buzzer. Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not. Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you're saying before you open your mouth. Oh, I did good, though. I think you didn't think it through. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue. Now I'm the one who's clueless. This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullet had really pressed it himself, naturally, he would have left his fingers behind! At least he didn't spit it on my face. Miranda Light obviously wiped them off. Proof? Waldy, a guard could come in at any moment. He touched the button. I know he did. Any proof, like I said. The defendant, Mr. Delight, was just as Master Masquet. And Master Masquet always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to write the button for your fingerprints? What a clock. Oh my gosh, W's. Order, order, order. Ha, it would seem. Who passes you that coffee, kiddo? Your other arm's at the table, so you can't do it. I'm in 4th Street Crow. I wonder what blend number Crow flavor coffee is. However, if the real killers at the scene, why would they press that button and press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? Ha, it looks like you're fresh out of polish check. So on, Nick. Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullet around 1 a.m. Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed. Security was supposed to respond. I mean, it's the thing. I know exactly why he did it, y'all, right? Knock out Master Masquet, and then flip in, press the buzzer, and then make your escape. And then you'll see Master Masquet there chilling. But then also, that does, I don't know, that is awkward though. Because that would make some things, it's like, how would he push the button being unconscious? I don't know. Maybe they could push it toward, like, maybe bullet, no, the theory would, I don't know. I'm not gonna think about my theory anymore, y'all. It doesn't make sense. Let's see what you have to say. Very well then. Oh, you got some guts. I like that opponent. Why did the real killer sound like Mercy Buzzer? Didn't mean to call security guard to find out what it did. It could be this. In all probability, the killer didn't mean to press it. What do you mean? It's possible they simply pressed it by accident. It could have been with back in a scuffle, for example. Aha! That must be why there weren't any fingerprints. Is there a functioning brain underneath all that ridiculous hair, Mr. Trite? Huh? The accused testified that he was hit as soon as he entered the room. In other words, as far away from the buzzer as he possibly could be at the time. You'll see me has been taken for a ride, Mr. Wright. Okay, call the security guard. The killer knew that if they pressed the button, the guard would come running. Now that's what they wanted. Do you mean they say the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes. Although it turns out they never shut up because he was getting his clock clean at the time. What is that story? You're saying the killer at the scene too far and called the guard to himself in? No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in the office. The victim came forward, was already dead. The defendant ran to life, was out cold. And the third person, the real killer. Hypothetically, yes. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Rhonda Light. And if any security guards came running at that time, they would think that I was a murderer. Yes, that's precisely the real killer's detective. My thing, guys, is then who is the real killer? It can't be somebody who it can't be a new character, right? Because the case is nearing its end, so it has to be one of these people here. Desiree? Was she the real killer? I don't know. Maybe she more motivation could be like her money. I don't know. It would be crazy if it was Desiree. I don't think it's Desiree though. Now it could have been Luke because he's the Master Masquet. So it's not Agent Andrews. Obviously, it's not Larry. Godot came. There's not many options, man. Like it wasn't Godot. Desiree is my only suspect right now, unless there's some sort of new character. But I think Desiree. Frame Ron's life for the murder. But why did Desiree frame Ron for his money? Life insurance policy or what? Bro. Order. It would seem. How many coffees have you had today, kiddo? I've been made to eat my words again. Actually, been made to do a spit take of a cup of coffee. Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Or wait a second. I'm the one only DEMASQUE, so... Nick, you mean the real killer is... We're going to abduct that person here right now. But who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Light's identity. And they also knew that he had been called to KV security tonight. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Yes. Who was it that framed Mr. Dawn Light for the murder of Kane Bullard? Y'all, what did I say 5 minutes ago? Desiree. She's the only one who could have done it. If this is the case, then that's crazy. How I've just clocked this entire case. Naturally, the true culprit was none other than Rhonda Light's wife, Desiree. What? Why that's simply... Mr. Wright, have you gone insane? Aren't you forgetting something, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? Where was Desiree Delight at 1 a.m. that night? Ah, that's right. She was at the police station for almost the entire night. She has been questioned after being stopped breakfast Friday. I've worked over here. Ah, I forgot all about that. It seems like it really wasn't Desiree? They had like lines for it and everything. On like, and they just tweeted. That's crazy. My theory, it's just been clocked. Oh gosh. I love the detail though. W's. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Who was it that framed Mr. Ron Delight for the murder of Kane Bullard? Was it Luke Amy? Detective Luke Amy. He's the only one who could have done it. Ace Detective, Luke Amy. You mean Master Rescued it? Your Honor, the person who's been trying to connect to us is not Master Master at all. He is actually, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order, Mr. Wright, explain yourself. So, is Ron Delight Master Masque in... I don't know. That's a murder. What is the most serious crime? Not even close. Murder is the most serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Luke Amy confessed, was huge commotion in the courtroom. Of course, the famous detective was Master Masque. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was the true detective all along. To be found guilty, Master Masque had the perfect alibi from the murder place. He was stealing the little detailer. In other words, being found guilty of Master Masque will become a unassailable alibi. Luke Atme wanted to be caught guilty for the theft charge, so that he knew for a fact he'd never get caught for this murder charge. You know what I'm saying? Because he was committing this other crime. That actually makes a lot of sense. But why would he want to kill? Why would Luke Atme want to kill Kane Bullard? I don't think he has any relation to KB security. Not that I'm aware of. A guilty verdict as an alibi. That makes sense. That's crazy stuff. It's almost time. For what? For Luke Atme's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and solve that one, you can do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof the detective was the one who committed the murder. Mr. Luke Atme's trials indeed attract the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds to appeal. Am I really sure about this? I bet it's only good when your life's the ante. Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So please, I'm begging you! Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I live life like this? Phoenix. What was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take it out for trust. That voice sounds like... Mia! Your Honor, defense requests immediate recess. So we're stopping the trial that everyone cares about. This is going to be worldwide news if this happens, y'all. Ha. That's your answer, huh? Very well. I decided as well. This court now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when you return, please tell Mr. Luke Atme to stand. Yes, Your Honor. October 14th, 11:58 a.m. District Court number 5. Payne. Oh wait, Payne's. Wait. Payne is the prosecutor for the trial of Atme. What else Detective Atme? Heh. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, sir, Detective Atme, you're the one who... Who is this dude? Who are you, Mr. Judge? You are not him! You're so big! Where's my judge? This court seems no small amount of trial. This court finds defendant Luke Atme. Hold it! This is crazy. Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Well, so Larry, welcome to the courtroom. Who's this hoser, eh? Wait, a new judge? My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney of the law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Amy. Accusation? You accuse Master Masque. That man is not Master Masque. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? Who are you, Judge? Oh, you see he's actually shaking and sweating? This is crazy, y'all. Every case is unique. It's crazy. Whoa. And that judge, though, y'all. I knew it was gonna be a new judge because obviously it has to be, but like, that is insane. Whew, here we go. The good stuff. Yay. October 14th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, lobby number 4. My sis, I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then, she's still alive, inside your heart. Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. Is it true that Detective Zero Killer? To be honest, like, we don't have any definitive proof, but he's the only one who could have done it. But wasn't he at Lily Taylor at night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Abney want to kill Ken Bolin? Oops, it's almost time to get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. October 14th, 12:21 p.m., District Court, court number 6. Alright, so y'all, I want a situation where we're in part 2 of the trial, the final trial of the case, and I have absolutely no flipping clue what the motive is, how we could have done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, let's do this. Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke Amy, please take the stand. Oh well, how did you, Sir Liar? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let him lay hand on the verdict yet. Not when it would have given you a perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Master Masque. I'm afraid even the great Luke Amy has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I can know what's going on in it. What's going on in here? You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being that tries Master Masque. Indeed. It's through the trials played to ignore the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me pretended reward upon returning their property to them. He is really smart. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles on my diamond finger, for example. To continue to insist you're in fact Master Masque. Of course. Very well then, Luke Amy. Let's begin with a simple question. October 12th at 1 a.m., Cain Bullard was murdered. Where were you at the time? One of our knowledge lacks even the knowledge that they should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I'm not holding the against you, Sir Judge. Thanks. Alright, Mr. Amy, deny the murder. Speak. 4 years. As you wish, the prosecutor. What is testimony? The alibi. Let's clock his tea. I was stealing the urn as Master Masque, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains the words, but in this case, I want to talk to my witness. The time at which the camera captured Master Masque was the same time as the murder. Oh crap. Everything else until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even the game Master Masque cannot be in 2 places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Unfortunately, Miss Amy, it was just your cross-examination. A fool is foolish to know that he was a fool. Why are you copying him on karma? I think you're trying to stay your full, Nick. Full of facts? Thank you. Something that's full of his alibi. Cross-examination, the alibi. I was stealing with Masque, alright? Sure. So this photograph is the proof, correct? Indeed it is. That's why I can call Master Masque. But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is. What do you mean? Huh. Are you saying this is in fact not Luke Amy? That it could be an accomplishment of his Master Masque to create an alibi? Oh ho. What an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice? If Luke Amy was a cave security to the murder, then the Master Masque in this picture has to be a fake. Exactly. You had an accomplice. Now remember you said that, Mr. Wright, because there's no going back. If you're making basic claims, I'll treat you to penalty myself. The penalty's probably blowing hot, too. Who was the accomplice? Okay, it's not me. It's not Mia. It's not Maya. It's not Pearl. It's not Gumshoe. It's not Master DEMASQUE. That's who he is. It's not Look At Me. It's not Ron Delight. Desiree Delight's an option. It's not Adrian Andrews. It's not Larry Butts. It's not Godot. It's not Game Bullard. So literally all the only option is Desiree Delight. The only other option it could be was probably Luke. It was this person. Okay, who was the accomplice? The accomplice. Master DEMASQUE. Oh my gosh. Boom. Who was it? Was it Desiree? I already named Desiree, didn't I? Adrian Andrews. What if I was to accuse you? That'd be funny, wouldn't it be? I'm just kidding, Cape though. It'd be funny though. What if I say I'm the flippin' accomplice? Who was it? Y'all, it's a person, right? The accomplice. I'm running out of people who flipping accuse y'all. Like, this is bad. The accomplice. I don't think it was an accomplice anymore. I believe Adrian Andrews had your own point. That's right, that was over 20 days ago if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Little Taylor to enable the heist. That means you sent out your card after you began security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to see my target. I see. You surely all evil, aren't you? Yes, evil is what I am. Hey, Nick. Isn't there something about this? Detective Bammy was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lord Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true. It's kind of odd. So by photograph, you mean this? Okay, indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. And you think about it's really odd. You said almost as if you had taken this picture taken on purpose. He was simply caught by the very camera they set up. He set up. There are a lot of days like that. Indeed, it turns out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. Life is truly an honoric thing. A sad blue melody. Looks like I better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, then there's gotta be something funny in the photo. About the camera that took the photograph. Oh, come on now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I alter the timestamp on the photograph, don't you? I'm afraid it's impossible. The camera was set up by Lily Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lily Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered. I see. Looks like I better find someone else that could be suspicious. So this alibi is false? It has to be, or it could have killed Mr. Bull, the cave security. The photo could be a fake. Okay, can I prove that the photo is fake?
Objection!
Okay. No, I didn't even save it! Okay, it's fine. There wasn't any extra stuff to add, so I can just slip and do my thing. Save my game right here. Alright. It technically wasn't the exact same time, actually, so maybe that's what I can do here. Just show off for a little bit. It wasn't the exact same time. It was 12:58, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, what if it was a different... Maybe if it was the exact same... My theory is that it wasn't the exact same time, it was the exact same day. It was a different day. The exact same time, but a different day. Because he was there for days and days, high up for 20 days. He kind of had time to make that photo like a day in advance at the exact same time period. He could like have the urn in his hand and Master Mansion costume and just put it back and not have it at the time. So that the photo would be faked and he would be at... Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's the day. Okay, I gotta find the, No. I don't know, y'all. This is bad. Photographs contain the words in this case one time you want this. That's not it either. Wait, what's the photo say in this actually? Okay, the photo is of the normal urn. Because remember 2 weeks ago there was the paint incident? I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. I've gotta be somewhere close. I have to be somewhere close. I gotta figure this out. Look at me. I think I figured it out from the video. Not yet. Well, how do I do this? One moment. Guilty. Oh no. Alright. I'm still pressed. Objection. How could he, bro? Y'all don't get this. Okay, I can't find it. I can't find it. Crime. Okay, I found it. No, I didn't find anything. Oh my gosh. Can't believe this. 1 second, people. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I don't flipping know. I don't know. What is this? What is it? Well, guys, I'm genuinely confused right now, guys. I don't flipping know what this is, guys. I don't know what this is. There's a win to unlock something, but it's not there. I think I got it. Finally, I found it. I did it. Finally, I did it. There's like a specific sequence I have to follow. Got it. The funny parts are here. Why, this is a blood stain. Ah, blood. Now it's the case here. Interesting. Not exactly. It's paint stain. It's actually pink paint. Oh, just paint. And peach color is that. From blood to peaches. Dirt should look going on as blood tangents. The problem is with photographs on paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. It turns out that something that should be there's nowhere to be seen. Oh, he's so nervous. Oh, that's right. What's supposed to be in this picture of the paint stains? The statue. The supervisor of the exhibit say the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. I'll hit the crime around soon. That gold statue happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be perfect for size to cover the blood stains, the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. Myself was there the night the statue took place, and installed the statue in that spot. If these pictures were truly taken on the night, then the statue should have been there. But when I left there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was in the corner. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally. Your Honor, the statue is slightly larger in itself and quite heavy. If it's like more than excellent portion of that distance. Ha! In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was through that night? Can you do it, Nick? Never mind who moved it. The real question is why they moved it. Mister, I hope you're prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime? Who was it? I don't flippin' know. I don't flippin' know. And guys, I gotta get. I realize I gotta get this all right now, or I'm cooked. Because I have to redo that entire sequence again. I forgot how to do it. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It wasn't Adrian Andrews. Wasn't Larry. Wasn't Godot. Wasn't Kane. Probably wasn't Desiree. I don't think she was even there. Yeah. Wasn't Ron. I don't think it was Luke because he was like killing Kane Bullard. I have to be, you know, Master Masque. Wasn't Gumshoe. Wasn't even there yet. Master Masque? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, it doesn't give me the point. Good. That's a delight. Why would the statue move? Adrian Andrews. Who was it? Y'all, I'm doing so bad in this case by now. Low key. You think about why the statues moved. The good thing about why was the statue moved? Age 19, 26. Lawyer. Don't want to move the statue other than look at me. Come now, say lawyer. Do you get on one of your strange illusions? Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange illusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one at the basement warehouse that night. That's indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? The reason for moving the golden statue, here's where battle really begins. What, Mr. Wright? What reason did the witness have to move the statue? The reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be Master Masque to create an alibi by showing that you were at the Lily Chair that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If that statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed as like a cheap film in a drugstore. That's why I had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw. Interesting theory. Please mind this. Just where in this picture does the lie exist? Where in the picture does the lie exist? Are y'all stupid? Actually, the lie in this photo is a timestamp. What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Abbott went to KP Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been possible for him to have been loaded here this time. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door? Well, the statue was taken down in the warehouse on the day of the crime, and it was placed in order to cover the paint. Exactly. Look at me, I already decided on the time I was going to kill the victim. And in order to create an alibi for that time, he took us for a day's worth of mercy place. Bang. I not clock that? What the? Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. So, on the day of the crime, this time I made me kind of nervous. As if it was a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because that's something that wasn't supposed to be there. I had been brought down to a place where it was supposed to be. And that is why Look At Me had moved the statue of that in the murder. He didn't make the room match with the way it had been in this photo. Order. Mr. Jamie, is this true? One moment, Your Honor. Have you gotten this? What's that? The day for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera didn't need to go off the night of the crime. It's true the camera had been set up by loyally tailored staff. However, the program you submitted the data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Order. Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Godot, I warned you about making me wait. I'll put the coffee down. I love Mka. I promised to drink no more than 17 during the trial, which means I'm still good to the last job. However, that is a very good point. A good point, so what? We are all but travelers on a road to infinite points. I think you've got his points mixed up with the other points. So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied, which is it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach the dreams. That's very true. No way. Don't fall for that, Your Honor. Hey, Mr. DEMASQUE. Yes? If there's no funny business in your act as a DEMASQUE, there should be no problem with you changing your strategy. So let's hear it. Yes, please provide the score testimony. Are you planning to steal the sacred urn? Witness testimony, sacred urn heist. First received the quest molded together about 20 days ago. Then was placed in a box in Zavari. It was inside the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the item for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I had my card 10 days beforehand. But then handled security myself to ensure that my card goes smoothly. At last, I held the iron in my hands the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. That's pretty much all the stuff we heard before, isn't it? Yeah. But we found the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information you gave. Witness, you're sure that it takes its time. Sorry. Filled it. Mr. Wright, you may begin cross-examination. Cross-examination, the sacred urn heist. You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right? Indeed. It seems they heard my Zvarkling reputation. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the widows. You better watch out too, Maya. You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken by that urn, and she wouldn't let anyone enter the store, not even me. Huh? Interesting you tip it. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn. Okay. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask. Okay. My security focused entirely on the entrance to the warehouse. However, I Look At Me let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is without doubt my calling card. I guess Mr. Light didn't take this after all. Of course, because that knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him. Did no one enter the basement warehouse? Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. And this is the photo that proves that, huh? Indeed, to be honest, even if the photo was taken, I didn't think it would be added terribly much. Hey, Nick, if this photo is a fake, Detective Abby might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying there, we can back this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hell out of the court record. Not a lot to go on, is there? That detective is becoming extracts. There's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime. Alright, then how do we do that? There's one thing anime say very clearly. That he's never seen the armor before he stole it. Maybe different days lying. Okay, he said he never saw the armor before he stole it. So this is the thing I gotta clock. Okay. I'm thinking box has paint on it. There was no paint in the picture. Nothing. Oh my gosh, I didn't save! Oh my gosh! It's fine. Guys, it's okay, I can just it's okay. This is not okay. Oh my gosh! I can timestamp is on that's fake. I forgot about that. It's okay, we'll fine. Restart the whole thing, it'll be okay. Got it. Look at me, press and breakdown. Good-do. Good-do. Now that word. Objection. Boom. Okay, I think I'm clocking T. Lemka. Yo, the way Godot could drink 11 cups of coffee and not have to go to the bathroom is crazy. Like, he's had one chance to go to the recess, but then he's been locked in. Seeker and Heist. Look at me. Alright, finally back to the point. Cross-examination the Seeker and Heist. Okay, save. Boom. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. How will they able to see it beforehand? No. I'm looking this up. I'm looking the answer to this up. I can't figure it out. This is like tough, honestly. Alright, figure out the answer. And there was no way I was gonna be able to make it happen. I don't know how that's even the answer, but it's at me. If you really are Master Masque, then you also have this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage of the calling card the Master Masque has written. Take care of that speckled urn. Now, speckled here surely refers to the pink powder on the sacred urn. Yes, that's true, but so what? Truth be told, but there's no way that Master Masque could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted powder on the urn is actually more than paint stains. Paint stains? And these stains don't appear until after the urn had taken the lowly tailor. I'll find this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. Today, the sacred urn was taken into our house. The urn was broken by the human error, or should I say an error-prone human. That's when the pink got pink on the urn. But you can't be serious. Yeah, this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means... Yep, in fact, you saw it when this picture was taken. Phew. Fake. Yelled by from the night road along cold water. That makes sense. Clocked. Wait, does you have anything to say for yourself? Grr. No. Alright. So did it, he's broken. Nick, I think it's a little early for Ricky Pose, huh? 14th got. Ha. It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days. Conviction, you say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that his name was Master Masque. And now, we're calling him a murderer. You don't think you're going to tap pickle? That's a good point. No, wait, you don't fall for that too, Your Honor. Say, look at me, was the one that killed like Kim Bullet. Let me ask you this. Why would you do that? Next point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you have any merry murder motive manifest? Nick, he's getting his wound second wind. If he had prepared an alibi and pinned this crime around the light, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for the murder. The only one of any motive we've seen is around the light. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed, according to my research, the boy's motive is clear. But our motive is nearly impossible to get a murder case. Y'all, what I noticed about Ace Attorney is if I was in the Ace Attorney universe, I could probably do any murder that I wanted as long as it was just a random killing. Because if without a motive, they literally, like, have no proof. These dudes don't. You know what I'm saying? These prosecutors, the judge, no one believes anything about a motive. You know what I'm saying? So if I just have a random killing, I'm good. Period. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were. I'd be honored to, assault timer. They're doing everything they can, but I'm suspicious. That's why I'd like a part of information, maybe on the chance. Witness testimony. Motive for murder. Alright, look at me. Had no point of contact the victim whatsoever. Jane Bullard decided to investigate Master Masque and so that's who he was. I was Mr. Bullard who stole the black red letter and sent it to Ron Light. How do you know that? And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Light for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake was quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he's Master Masque. That's why Mr. Light saw it to fit kill. Tim Campbell was blackmail defendant. Just blackmail not found in the defense department. Okay. Blackmail letter in the court record. I want Mr. Wright begin cross-examination. Motive for murder. And who in the world's gonna prove that? I will. After the nearby crew and take a station, I mean, came Bullet. We were unable to find any links on the report. Perhaps they were connected to their work? They were both involved in security. Nope. Okay. Mistook. That's right, mistook. No mistake, meaning to take an error. That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Master Masque to be? Why, the answer is obvious. Right to light, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. How would the victim mistake the defendant for Master Masque? Don't you already know that? It's a Ferrari. Take a look at this newspaper. Oh, that's the famous tear of an Ammonon, a magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, nearly the defendant. the defendant. The victim clearly misread this article in Tabori. You got the wrong impression. That ugly security on the back DEMASQUE. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. It was Mr. Bullet who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. See this blackmail letter right here? It says, bring me down knowledge, and the handwriting is about out the victims. There's a mistake, we have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. An addressee? This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment, and Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there's no addressee is irrelevant. I wonder, what's up, Nick? I thought, what if the blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Whoa, do you have any evidence of that? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling. There's something not quite right about the blackmail letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certainly already aware. Zavari. KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, I was updated from the company. Campbell had yet to forgive on Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that later upon mistakenly believing he was a thief. Here's the file that we discovered in Mr. Bullett's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullet was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullet the money? Even though it wasn't actually DEMASQUE. At that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Do you really think the story's gonna hold up? A certain chance not on me, I'm afraid. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight. Ronnie thinks he's DEMASQUE. Please feel sorry for him, please don't think too badly of him. Well, Mr. Strike? Was he trying to act like Mr. Delight just now? I thought he was actually pretty convincing. That's just your imagination talking. Come now, Solari. I'm afraid imagination is the right word for it. This is a deduction, and the result of carefully applied reasoning. Can we see that careful reasoning for ourselves? Alright, one at a time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience. So you're gonna try to take deductive at me to Mr. Bullet, right? Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either. In that case, you'll have to tackle the life now. Okay. Okay. Save. There we go. There we go, baby. Let's go. Take a look at the newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of this cheetah Remnon, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is the jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you said the other day. But red? Which means the red diamond is got in the blackmail letter is not the cheetah Remnon. That must have matched the jewel at all. Your point is, Trike? So you're trying to say this blackmail letter was intended for someone else. That's what you're trying to say, right, Trike? That's what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright? Well, that's what you're trying to say, right, Nick? Yes. This is who Campbell was actually blackmailing. Oh, Desiree! I swear to see something about Red Diamond! I'm impressed, that's right, that was a first class joke. Wasn't Desiree? I swear she said something about Red Diamond. I'd like to Givens too, y'all know. So bad. Guilty.
Objection!
There we go. Wait. There's a red diamond on Luke Adamy's flipping hand. Cause y'all look, is it there? I swear, is there a diamond there? Naturally, it was you, Detective Amy. Do you have some split basis, I claim? You have been personally involved in every single Master Masker case, and in the class case, you recovered what was stolen, and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel? Probably one after consciously run finger. Boom! They have a diamond ring! Alright, now I'm sitting at my seat, posture's good, music's changing, plans have been made. That's a diamond ring first from the letter, which means that Kane Bullet wrote that letter in order to blackmail you! Ah! Easy. Order on the floor. Oh. It seems you've gone too far to tell us Frank to try. Kane Bullet blackmail Luke at me. Are you for real? Yes, I am. Nick, come around, stand up to him. Answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. Yes, it certainly does. Kane Bullet threatened to make Luke Adamy's identity public knowledge. Identity he wanted to keep a secret. So what's the identity? Amy killed Kane Bullet because he was afraid of a secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret? This is what it all comes down to, Nick. The identity that Luke Adamy wanted, so he had to keep it secret what the identity was. Ace Detective. Look at me. It was Ace Detective. Yeah, that has to be it, y'all, because that's the reason he became Master Masquerade, to have his Ace Detective, thing. Thank you for instruction. I am Luke Adamy, Ace Detective. One of the bodies in the nefarious force of darkness. The other is the angelic cherubs of light. I'm completely lost. I'm getting the translator. But anyway, everyone knows you're an Ace Detective. Gosh. So bad. Master Masquerade. Look at me with Master Masquerade. What? That's my line. What? That's supposed to mean. That's my line too. Listen up. This is what you've been saying up to this point in time. You don't pretend to be Master Masquerade in order to defend run independent. In which case, you want to insist of them telling the die or die that Ron Light was about Master Masquerade. Oh my gosh. How was he a blackmailer, dude? I suck at this game, honestly. A blackmailer. Look at me, he's a blackmailer.
Objection!
Hey now, isn't that a little different what you were saying? You said that Kane Bullet was on blackmailing Luke Adamy. Are you saying that Amy was blackmailing someone else on top of that? You have to admit that does sound a little odd. It's not odd, it's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullet was blackmailing Luke Adamy. But Ron Light was also being blackmailed by certain someone. So, did you start seeing blackmails after this incident? Yes, just 2 days after the Tier of Emerald heist. After that, I started getting the plans with the mail. I see plans from some very kind person. I forgot about that. Detailed plans. In which case, that would mean that Ron Light was actually Master Masquerade. That's what we were claiming. Someone else came out the plans and mentioned the lights to the target swarm. Well, someone was under Luke at me. Silence. Now, see, it's all becoming clear. And in grade school, you do the same report every year. Okay, let's take tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How do you... She said that I looked at me with blackmailing Ron Delight, in which case I would naturally know about his reaction in relation to Master DEMASQUE. Well, yes. Ron Delight saw the team plan to come on, correct? Which means... well, there was identity when he committed the first crime. Good point. Do you think could have blackmailed him otherwise? In that case, let's see some hot bit evidence. The first crime, how did Luke know that Ron Delight was Master DEMASQUE? Oh, man, I don't think y'all really remember, but it's that newspaper clipping. Guarding the photo was Ron Delight. I think I see it. See what? When you were in grade school, you see the same portrait every year. You didn't send lots of missives trying to be center of attention. What do you mean? That's this newspaper clipping. Yeah, the picture of you and Ron Delight in the new guard uniform. It seems that Master DEMASQUE didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With trust like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone a detective. Don't think forget about Mr. Abby. Don't think learn that... what the? Wasn't it Master DEMASQUE? Oh yeah, looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. I can't believe it. He was just a silent blackmailer. What a fraud. Trying to pass himself off as an ace detective. Why, how dare you say something like that? Why, I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in life. I'm afraid some ace detective. And also Master DEMASQUE. Why can't you understand that? Oh, do you look at your face? I'm afraid you're neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That's your identity. Why you? How do you even imply that one survivors capable of die could ever fall to us swiftly? That's one time holding something yourselves with those big also yours are all fools. I say you can commit my genius to really just jealous so soon. Desperate me, come rain me. There's nothing the great thing to handle blackmail, murder, the rest. I'll get away with all of it. It's enough to make one laugh. Not really. It's kind of boring. It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer. That was quite a one time, Mr. Atme. Bailiff, please prepare yourself for Mr. Atme. Godot, what do you want now? I literally just proved it. My 16th cap. The hammer that strikes too fast is no time to aim. But what do you mean? I'm ready to deliver my ruling. Allow me to say one thing. I will be one with the judge. You don't get much more in your face than that. It appears that your claws were crushed on him, Mr. Trite. What do you mean? What do you... It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't the lowly tailed out of murder. That's right. That's why he's wanted to kill Mr. But there's still one thing you've yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he wasn't at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove this pitiful excuse for a man with AKB security, I don't see how a verdict can be delivered. No way. Order in the court. Well, Mr. Wright, this is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that May was at Mr. Bolt's office that night. But can you really prove that? That's all I'm supposed to try. I want to hear your answer. That night, Luke Atme was at KB Security. In the fence, can't prove it. Can't prove it.
Objection.
Master DEMASQUE. Double jeopardy. One basic rules of any court law. Double jeopardy. Should the defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This defendant to rule of all courts. And if it to the witness, eventually pass everyone else. Okay, I got it. I failed. Now there's nothing can possibly do to win. Even if Ron's plan to be innocent, the real killer Luke Atme will go free. Y'all, this is a crazy alternate ending. I hereby end the cross image of Luke Atme. Who's abducting now? I think I can see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your portrait every year. As for hearing, you often make mistakes as a result. How did you Phoenix, which head pie? Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. The voice, no way. Long time no see, Phoenix. Yeah. Mia Fey. This is the true power of the Crane technique. I know that it's really mine who's standing before me, but right now, she's my mentor, Mia Fey. Now, let's do this. But, so what can you do, Mia? Without any more testimony, I can't cross the dam, not yet. Testimony's not over yet. What do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something interesting. You have to cross the dam every statement when it's major today. Yes, that's true, but unfortunately, Your Honor, we're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Well, now, said liar. Seems it left one down the end after all. Yo, I forgot. So I thought I was doing the thing that I couldn't do, but I couldn't prove it. It's what I'm supposed to say. I'm a detective of the mask game. I deserve to verify that. I cleared out my full force detectiveness. Please count to no points whatsoever. Very well, the reach out prove their points via cross-examination. At any rate, along the way to make these remarks, we use the defense to serve to question them. Is that right, V prosecutor? Is something the matter, Mr. Godot? Nothing. Oh, said liar. Looks like you're one step too late. If you think such as falsehoods will anything to be looked at. Let's hear it. Huh? It's true that the witness made some remarks, so then let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you... Very well then, Mr. Lugami. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks. The defense would like to hear why you declare the defendant to be the true murderer. Please, give us one last bit of testimony. Nice! Mia's going crazy, y'all. Phoenix? This is our last absolute chance. Yes, Chief. Witness testimony. The last testimony. This is it. Let's just... Indeed, it is true that I was not Lily Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I know about the day beforehand, so I had the photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true cool was bound to life. Thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction for the buzzer, which only sounded once. But it did not have any fingers on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. July was wearing his mask game outfit, so this is why it's left the prints. And the black light, the victim likely mistook the color of the jewel. Safari. Therefore, all evidence points to that poor boy. Oh, really now? This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. The witness appeared early marks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been in the lanes and none of them seem to contradict anything. But of course, how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. Now I took over all the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer. Are you going to make us even more troubles for now, Sir Lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You cannot propel Luke at me straw any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a second, just one chance? Only have one chance? It seems that the prize is about to begin. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence to contradict that testimony. So it would seem. Well, what do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean there's evidence, does it? At any rate, it's our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. Count 17, the last cut. It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in the testimony, and you pointed out without any evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contrary remark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. Well then, Mr. Wright, please get your final cross-examination. Okay, so I only can press one thing. Cross-examination, the last testimony. Okay. There, oh my gosh, look at how much stuff there is! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have one chance to press out of 10 of these. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can only press on one of these things. And the one thing that I'm thinking to press is this one. The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Okay, sounded it. Oh. Actually, I don't know. Thinking for that. Why? No prints remain. DEMASQUE. The blunder only sounded once. They think he was one clear he was there. Yes. Know about the date beforehand. They shot me about this last remark. You still don't get it, do you, Try? This isn't the time to press the witness a little statement. What? Oh no. guilty. No, guys. This is so bad. Okay, it's about the 2 o'clock. Let's go. Cross-examination, the last testimony. Okay, I only have one chance to press it. What's this? What do you mean another job request? Tell me about this last remark. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm looking up the answer to this. I can't figure it out. Alright, I figured out the one. Okay. So the one to suppress is this. Tell me, let's play some more. I'm afraid someone wants to get me to go. What? What's at me? It seems you finally admitted that you warned the CEO's office not in the murder. How can you say that? Let's review testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any fingers on it. Why? Mr. Light was wearing his mask outfit. Is that correct? Indeed, that's what I said. My deduction is actually foolproof. Unlike your deduction, I fear that you're a fool. I'm sorry. Whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. When exactly we learned the fact that Rhonda Light was dressed as Master Masqué when he went and seen the crime. That's what it was just a few hours ago. The guy with my sex cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry. It's never a chance to mention it until now. And because he was... That's right. Yeah. I get it. Yes. And then he was in his other trial, so there's no way he could have known. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else suspectful in the morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known are those people who have been watching this trial. Grr. Do you understand now? Talk about me. There's no way you should have known about that. Hey! You were in the next courtroom being tried as Master Masqué. So then, enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information? Well... Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. And it's those chances that I wanted to discuss next. That night, Mr. July was wearing his Master Mask outfit. There was one and only one way for Detective Avenue to have found that out. Only one. One way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. July's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Look at me. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer. Mr. Light never saw the attacker, so there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Look at me. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying? Mr. Light saw the real killer, correct? Now if you turn that statement around, it stands to the reason that the real killer had also seen Rhonda Light. Impossible. Look at me. Step at me. You saw Master Masqué at the Mercy the other night. You saw him when he killed Cain Bullet and assaulted Rhonda Light. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. What? Is this an earthquake going down? What? Did I clock your cheese so hard? How are you doing this, Rhonda Light? You're rising up? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line I gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. What an awfully complicated incident. Campbell was blackmailing Luke at me, who was in turn blackmailing Rhonda Light. Upon killing his blackmail, Luke at me tried to blame Rhonda Light. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Masqué in order to escape this true crime. And to that, he came up with this plan, to use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me, I came perilously close to reaching the record of an innocent man. Judge, that's the third time he said that in this case, and if it somehow gets hold up again, I will crash out. This person was a child murderer. Don't ignore me! Boy, get back down on that stand. Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict, I know, you never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master Maskey! Huh? So, thanks for that try, you're saying I'm innocent, alright? What was he said? Double jeopardy? Not the incident. I've been careless. Careless? What do you think, Mia? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime which he was innocent. Guys, that means that Ron Delight, even though we have definitive proof that he's Master Maskey, he is going to be innocent. Then Master Maskey is really innocent? It would seem so, for now. For now. Now then, the court finds the defendant not guilty. Bro literally got away with being Master Maskey. That's insane. Double jeopardy literally applied to him. In like the right way. Boy, it's really lucky. Wait, This isn't so good after all. You can see I still have Master Maskey after all. Number 14, 3:35 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 4. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya's calling me much these days. Oh, I'm just looking at me. Don't take it so seriously. For one of the others can, Maya, she's kind of fun these days. You mean about becoming the master at the Grand Channeling School? Becoming the master. It means saying goodbye to our mother. Mitzi Fate, right? Watch over, will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around. Mia. Ah, Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. No, wait. Something really matters. Come on, just be happy already. Maya, you've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as Master Maskey to boot. In exchange, I'll lost everything. Huh? What do you mean? Since security information from KB Security becoming Master Maskey, I did it all for one reason, for her. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything. Come and think of it, she was once on hospital for some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure, so that's why you became Master Maskey. Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were? We'll be fine, and Nick can prove it. I kind of wish you can check me first. Mr. Light, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. I always be failing these ones, y'all, because it only gives you one chance, and no matter what. This one? Let's take a turn. Desi was going to found this. Desiree, your wife. She's always believing you, Ron. That's why you're fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Ah, there you are. Mr. Light. You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything more to do me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you want to talk about what's going on? I had no idea you quit KB Security. Never imagined that you were actually Master Maskey either. Mr. Light, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not really going to leave him, are you? Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How can I ever let one bike get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast that there's no way you can ever get away. But didn't you say they hated criminals? Oh. Only people who act all cowardly and sneaky, like that detective. I see. Well, anyone declares crimes for them, like a man. W's. I still haven't made it so chivalrous. Chivalrous? I know that about you. Every day I spend with you feels like excitement. But Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you? Nicky boy. Yes, I'm really glad I asked you to find my Ronnie. Thank you so much. Never forget what you've done for us. Oh, well, take care of yourself. You too, Nicky boy. Your film red face glowing red. Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya, congratulations. Talk about bad timing. Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife in front of Mr. Maya. No, you got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Never, ever. Pearl, I did it, girl. Just as the case came to close, so too my consciousness. How did a 9-year-old girl knock me out? Is she that strong, or am I just a weak little man? It's crazy stuff. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put together, but I know that's not true. I mean, just look. You're the perfect frame that will let us put together even better than before. W's. Those are two the stolen film at the end. That's it, guys. Case 2, W's. I did it. Can't believe it. That's what I'm talking about. Clear episode 2. Advance over that. What's this? This is Maya. But it's like flipping recipe of turnabout. It's like a flipping kitchen stuff. Alright. That's it. Case 2 completed. I'm gonna hop off. Y'all, peace out, alright?